Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Sorry I haven't made a video in a couple of days. I haven't really been playing Arsenal as much as I usually do over the last few days. Mainly because I've been pretty busy, but also I've been working on a couple of other things like playing other games and doing other stuff. But yeah, I'm back. We've got some pretty good news and really exciting news. Arsenal hackers and exploiters are going to be gone for the most part in the Arsenal Reloaded update. So you guys may remember a week or so ago, I made a video talking about Arsenal 2 and the brand new update, the Arsenal Reloaded update, which has been announced to come out the summer update this year. But the people who don't know what Arsenal Reloaded is, I'm going to give a brief summary. But if you want all the in-depth details, I'd recommend you guys go watch my video. I'll leave a link in the description to that video. Alright, so Arsenal Reloaded is basically this massive update that which the devs are working on and planning on releasing this summer update around June, July time. And basically Exone and all the other developers are going to be completely rewriting Arsenal's code, so it's completely fresh. It's going to completely change up how the game looks. The overall gameplay and mechanics and how the game overall feels is going to stay the same, but the game overall is just going to be so much better. You guys can go watch my video. It has a lot more detail in it. But earlier on this week or last week, the devs actually released a Arsenal Reloaded Trello. Now, I hadn't known or I hadn't seen what this website was until the devs started using it. But from what I've gathered, it's basically a site where you can log a ton of information, and in this case you can basically track and watch the progress of this update. They posted this in the Arsenal Discord for people to view and look at. I'll put a screenshot of what the Trello looks like up on screen at the moment. As you guys can see, we've got information on what the Trello is. We've got the completed section. We've got the things that are currently being worked on in progress. We've got things to do, so ideas and plans, and then we've got all the brand new GUI as well as some bugs which they're gonna patch with the whole code being rewritten. But there's some pretty exciting things which I saw on this page. I've been looking at this because I'm really intrigued and really hyped for this update, and I saw something which was added by Exone. This was added under the ideas and plans section, and as you guys can see, it is titled Votekick version 3 and anti-cheat. I made a video about a month ago. I don't know at this point. I made a video about 2 months ago, basically talking about how the devs are never going to re-add vote kicking into the game. I'm gonna be honest, I was pretty surprised when I saw this on the Trello. The devs had made it so clear that vote kicking was not going to be re-added to the game, but I guess they changed their mind and have seen a way that they can make it work well. So I'm gonna kind of read out the whole description on what they're planning on doing with the anti-cheat and the vote kick. So here's first of all a little bit of information about the current anti-cheat in Arsenal and also the past vote kicking system. Something pretty crazy which they added here is apparently the Arsenal anti-cheat bans around 30,000 players per month, which is just, to me, that's absolutely crazy. I think a lot of us really do underestimate how good the anti-cheat in Arsenal is. I know there's still a lot of hackers in Arsenal, but 30,000 players per month, that is pretty insane. However, with the outdated code from 2018, which was built upon code from 2015, Arsenal struggles in the exploit department despite our efforts. So basically what they're trying to say here is they can try so much to try and improve the anti-cheat and do stuff about making it harder for people to exploit, but it doesn't matter how much they try because the code is so old and has been messed with so many different developers. They just can't do these things. With them obviously rewriting the code, they're going to be able to. It basically then goes on to say about that the devs tried to make this a little bit easier by giving us the permissions to use the brand new vote kicking system added into the game, and basically as a community we all abused it and it ended up getting removed from us. And for the most part, when it was used properly, vote kicking was really good in the game. You were able to kick exploiters with ease, but there's a lot of people trolling with it, kicking innocent players, and it was just overall being abused, which led to it being removed from the game. However, the developers have now announced that they are going to be adding a vote kick version 3. If you guys didn't already know, vote kick was originally added, and then it was removed, and then it was re-added into the game as vote kick version 2, and now we're going to get vote kick version 3, and hopefully this time it will work well. As it says here, vote kick version 3 will hopefully be a success in terms of mitigating both exploiters and users who abuse the systems. The plans go something like such, and these are all the requirements that are going to be in place for vote kicking. So to use vote kicking, you must be a member of the Rove group. You must have completed the vote kick class. This is actually a very nice idea, and I'm pretty sure I did mention this in my video. And then we've got, you have to verify your Roblox account, and they said that this is a possibility, so I don't know how that would really work, because like Exone has said over and over again, and I've said in my video, it's not about who can start the vote kick, it's about who can actually vote yes and no on these votes. So maybe it'd be a good idea if for someone to actually be able to vote on these polls, you had to be a member of the role group and all this stuff. I'm not really too sure how that's going to work though. Count level as well. So I'm guessing this means your Arsenal level. So maybe you'll have to be like level 200 plus to start a vote kick. And then also Roblox account age. So that's actually a pretty good idea as well. And then here is how vote kicking is going to work overall. So 2 people are required to start the vote, and the vote will be cancelled if there isn't another person to actually, you know, vote. This is the same as it was in version 2 of vote kick. Players may only start a vote if they are on the same team as the exploiter. And again, that doesn't apply if there is no user on the players in the questions team. I don't know how I feel about this, because at the end of the day, if you're on the team with the exploiter, I'm not really too sure like how you're more likely to see the exploiter, you know, killing you through a wall or something if you're on the opposite team and then you'd vote kick. I don't know how that's gonna work in terms of being on the same team and like not really being affected by what the exploiter is doing if they're on your team, you know, they're not killing you or anything. I don't know, maybe I'm misunderstanding that, I'm not too sure. And finally, the match reason. User must match the reason the exploiter being kicked before being allowed to confirm. This again makes sense. It's the same with kicking someone with the orange team menu or banning someone on Arsenal if you're a moderator. You have to give the reason why you're kicking them and you have to make sure that's valid. And as of now, that is basically all the information we have on vote kicking coming to Arsenal version 3. I'm pretty excited for this to come to Arsenal. Hopefully it will be good and people won't abuse it like last time. We also have anti-exploiter measures. I'm just going to basically put a screenshot of what they're planning on doing with this. I'm not a coder, I'm not a programmer, so I don't really understand any of the anti-exploit measures, but all you guys need to know is basically with the whole code being rewritten, it is going to be a lot easier to improve the anti-cheat, ban a lot more hackers without a moderator having to do it. So for example, if someone is shooting their gun at a really fast speed, faster than you should, the hacker is just like improved their fire rate by like 1,000,000, bro. The anti-cheat, the Rove anti-cheat will detect that and ban them automatically. And basically this is going to be a lot better and the anti-cheat is going to detect a lot more cheats with this update. But yeah, I'm really hyped about this. A lot of people have been complaining about exploiters, especially for YouTubers where we get row searched into the game and exploiters just exploit and ruin the games. Overall, this is going to be such a massive benefit for the community. Hopefully people don't abuse the voting system again, because that just really sucked and we don't want to get that removed again. Go check out the Arsenal Trello for the Arsenal Reloaded update plans. It's really cool and I'm really looking forward to this update. I think the devs are doing a really good job to keep us on track with how the update's going and letting us know, you know, what's going on with it. I do want to add that the Arsenal Easter update is cancelled for this year. I've only seen a couple of videos on this, so I kind of just wanted to mention it at the end of this video. The devs have been focusing so much on the Arsenal Reloaded content and have so much more motivation to work on that. And if they release the stuff that Midnight Crystal has already been working on in terms of the skins and stuff, it wouldn't really be much of an update. So it's probably for the best that they didn't release it and they're working on a much better Arsenal Reloaded update, focusing completely on that. So yeah, thank you guys also so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe and join my Discord server. I really do appreciate the support and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.